I want to read to you from 4 centuries of Jewish women's spirituality. To my most beloved sister, the virtuous and pious, the king's daughter, all glorious within, the wife of the rabbi, Lady Bana. First of all, you should know that I am well. I wish to hear the same of you as well, my most beloved sister and most beloved brother-in-law. May the Lord, praise be his name, further protect you from all affliction and let you come with God's help to great joys. A letter written by Hanala, daughter of Abraham Halevi Heller, in Prague on the 22nd of November, 1619. Hi, I'm Rabbi Beth Singer, Senior Rabbi of Congregation Emmanuel in San Francisco. Today is the 12th day of the Hebrew month of Elul. We're almost halfway through the month of Elul, leading to Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year. And I wanted to share with you one of my favorite spiritual practices for the month of Elul, and that is writing a good old-fashioned pen and ink paper letter and putting it in the mail with a U.S. postage stamp. I've been doing this for a few years. I think about people that I need to be in touch with, that I need to say something to them, that I need to account for my behavior of the past year and make a commitment to be a better person. I'm thinking about this now. I'm planning in this coming week to write a letter to my son, a letter to my sister, a letter to each of my sisters, and a letter to a very dear friend of mine. And I want to open this up as an opportunity for you to think about, who do you need to be in touch with? Who have you fallen out of touch with? And is there somebody that you could put down your words about the meaning of your relationship with them and put it in the mail, put a stamp on it, take it to the post office, and they will be so glad to receive this letter. And perhaps 100, 200, 300 years from now, that letter will be a lasting testament to your relationship and your commitment to tshuva, to turning. Shana Tova, Happy New Year to everyone.
I love notebooks. I love the potential that they represent and the record they preserve. This month of Elul, tradition tells us to start thinking about the book of life, the one in which we ask God over and over to inscribe us. What does that mean? Does God have a giant book of names and a fancy red pen? Bachya ibn Pakura, a Spanish philosopher of the Middle Ages, wrote, "Days are like scrolls. Write on them only what you want remembered." I suppose the modern day equivalent would be to say that our days are more like a fancy notebook than a scroll. I think of God's book of life as a notebook, or maybe as a notebook for each one of us that we fill throughout the year with our deeds, our actions, our words, much like the sentence a day journal I write in each evening. I get to curate my journal. I get to choose one highlight to record, and I get to let the rest go. I don't think the book of our lives are quite like that. Everything that we say and do fills them up, and it's up to us, as we live our lives, to fill them with more good than anything else. Journaling lets me reflect backwards and forwards in time. Every night, I can look back at what we were doing on this date over the last few years, and sometimes I let myself think about what I might be writing next year. The high holy days give us that opportunity, but for an entire year at once. Where have we come from? What are we proud of having done this past year? What would we want to find in our divine notebook of the past year? What would we actually find? What can we change so that next year, when God pulls our notebooks off of a divine shelf, we are proud of what's written there? Shana Tova. May we all be inscribed for blessing in the book of life.